Hello and welcome back to Sonic Colors with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So today we will actually finish Tropical Resort. Yeah, some of the levels in this game are rather short, as I say. So yeah, as for the options in Ultimate, at least you do have some options, I guess, in that you will be able to customize Sonic's aura, I guess. And yes, this game does have Chaos Emeralds, at least in the console versions. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it English, seriously, especially since every single Sonic game I know of since Sonic Unleashed has set the like the vocal mannerisms of the characters to English. So it would be kind of jarring to see the Junichi Kanemaru speaking out of sync with Sonic's lip flaps in this game compared to Roger Craig Smith. Seriously. So yeah, you can customize his aura though, including to that of the sparking blue of the movie Sonic. Just a shame he ain't playable. And again, that might well mean having to put Ben Schwartz clips in, and I don't think Sega want to do that. So that being said, I guess we'll return to Tropical Resort, and indeed go to Act 4, I think? Yep, Act 4. And as I mentioned, actually I think I did Act 4, I'm not sure, but let's see. Anyway, going back to the thing, I did mention that each of the things, yeah, which is weird because all but one of the stages plays the second song. Seriously. As for these enemies, I do not like them. These are called sprinklers. They either drop enemies or rings, and they are the focus of something very annoying in Sonic Generations. So yeah. We only have access though to the Laser Wisp. So yeah. As for red rings, they are very important if you want to get the Chaos Emeralds, because they unlock this game's equivalent of the special stages. It doesn't have special stages, only the DS version has special stages based on the half-pipe model with stylus controls in a similar way to that. So yeah, and I do not want to shell out for the, I do actually still have my 3DS, even though the eShop for that is closed, but yeah. And also you can see a token over there to the right of the gold ring. Yeah, I didn't get it there. They do also serve a purpose.
Static capacitor to the maximizing modulationizer. I wish I knew what you were saying, little guy, or gal, or whatever you are.
Oh man, that was crazy!
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Did you go somewhere?
Didn't you see? I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with, like, some kind of wild energy. And after a few seconds, they'd pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe.
Huh? Okay, seriously? We need to find Eggman and figure out how catching these aliens fits into whatever heinous plan he's hatching.
And wreck that plan, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how we spend our time.
Anyway, that being said, let's go to Act 5. Yeah, there are 6 acts for each zone. And the main thing I will say about Sonic Colors that I don't like, some of the acts are far too short. I mean, it's not like the same problem as, dare I say, Sonic Forces, where there's nothing going on in the levels at least, but it is noticeable. Seriously. So yeah. And here you'll get me completely missing with the Laser Wisp. I am not a fan of missing. Again, I don't know if it's the aiming. In fact, yeah, it is the aiming, because in the for everything that's so bright here, the aiming with the laser wisp is really annoying in Ultimate. Seriously, to the point where you don't know where you're going, and it's kind of a blind shot, really, which is not great, really, at all. I actually had to make Sonic get closer. This wouldn't be a problem in the Wii version, because the trail from the Wisp does show up there. And what do you know, we have our only new addition to Sonic Colors Ultimate in terms of Wisps, namely the Ghost Wisp, which latches onto various hidden things in the thing. This was actually in Team Sonic Racing, I know that, so yeah. And without the Ghost Wisps, I wouldn't be able to come down here and actually get the that hidden one there, so yeah. Surprisingly, I didn't have a problem with aiming the Laser Wisp that way. Oh, there you go. That being said, can we get out of here? No, of course not. Yeah. But yeah, the addition of the Ghost Wisp, I don't mind at all, actually. I actually quite like it. The only problem with this Wisp is that it does drain its energy a lot quicker than some of the other Wisps in the game. Perhaps understandable given that, but yeah, I do like the addition of the Ghost Wisp. And especially the creepy sounding music that comes with it. Seriously. Easily my favourite of the Wisp songs in the game, and certainly in Ultimate anyway. Although, we'll get to that a bit later. For now, let's go over here and boost over here and get some more egg pawns, seriously. And we'll have to aim again with the Laser Wisp, which is not easy at all. Seriously. For everything else that's made a bit brighter, such as Sonic's boost and everything, just the coloring on the aiming for the Wisp makes this game quite a bit tougher when it didn't need to be. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind games being a challenge. I just don't like games being made deliberately tougher for the fact the graphics end up looking crappy by comparison. Seriously. But that being said, let's go up here and completely miss. Yay. And here's where the aiming really comes into play with the thing. I am completely messing it up, seriously. I'm messing this up royally. And no, I'm not wanting to cut anything out. I'm close to the goal, and goddammit, I really just want to get to it. To the point where I am not actually going to get Supersonic in this game. Seriously. I am not going to get Supersonic. Just because of how this game requires you to use the Wisps to get some of the harder to reach red rings. Anyway, once you've unlocked a Wisp in a certain level, it will move off to the other levels in the game, but we haven't unlocked that because we have to beat the boss in order to unlock the next 2 worlds. So yeah, but they will move off to the other worlds as well, which is kind of cool. So now on to Act 6, which is a very short one as well. But never mind that. Yeah, seriously. What was gonna say? This one brings in the moving platforms, and some of them have switches on them. Seriously. Thankfully, the double jump still works. Another thing of note, you may well hear a loud sort of noise when you attack enemies. Seriously, I believe that. And it's really loud as well. That's something that was also added to Sonic Colors Ultimate, which honestly I do not like that much. It's really jarring, especially with some of the other sound effects being much quieter, which again comes from it being built from the ground up by Sega. Seriously, that's not all, but we'll get to that. And also Blind Squirrel Games, or whatever they're called. I think it is. But that said, I'm going to wait till this goes over to the left here. And there we go. Yeah, most of the red rings in this stage are fairly easy to get. But yes, red rings are needed to unlock the aforementioned special stages. Although in this game they're called the area is called Game Land. And how many red rings you have denotes how much you can unlock. Anyway, with that being said, it is now time to face the first boss. And him being the first boss is kind of easy. Piece easy even. So, indeed, let's begin.
20, 24, 25... Ah! Not nearly enough aliens!
Want us to get more?
No, I want you to get this burger in a shake!
That'll be easier. Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little alien varmints.
Idiot! Get me more aliens!
Y'all want fries with that? I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder. Sorry.
Precious little aliens! I'll harness their hyper-go-on power, and then nothing will stop me. I know I say that every time, but this time, really, nothing will stop me.
Boss?
What? Sonic!
Who you calling nothing?
He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great! I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big boy. At least I know he won't screw it up. Hasta la bye-bye, suckers!
Wait for me.
Guess it's time for me to start stopping.
I get it.
There's one remix I do like in Sonic Colors Ultimate, is the boss themes. Seriously. Especially this one. Seriously, the additional guitars that Jun Sonoy added. Beautiful. Anyway, that being said, with this boss what we have to do is just attack its head. Nothing too hard. We also get a Laser Wisp, which really makes this fight easier. Seriously. I'm not joking. I just use the Laser Wisp. Kaboom! The boss goes boom. Seriously. The big boy is more like a... Well, I'm not even going to say that. So, that being said, yeah, we'll just enjoy the cutscenes, I guess. Including a bit of foreshadowing for a bit later there, seriously. Oh, I've got an easy S rank there. Notice the lack of one-ups, seriously. But...
Tighten this last bolt. Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat, and trashed a giant killer robot.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here, too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think it's done. It's in binary code, so only I can read it. Okay, ask away.
Who are you, and what is happening to your people?
Okay, he says his name is Talks a Lot, and he's from a faraway soda, and where flowers water them with dances.
Yeah, I think your machine still has some bugs.
Yeah, I think I can figure this out, though. Okay, he said his name is Yacker. He's from a race of beings called Wisps.
Wisps?
No, Wisps, with a W.
Yeah, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
Oh, sure. So anyway, they're either being used for their magical powers by an evil man, or to make underwear to be worn by Salad. I just hear save them, over and over.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. I think I'll go check them out. and maybe save some aliens.
The boss man said to wrangle every piece of this mess. When you consider what we're doing from a robot's point of view, it's actually pretty gruesome.
Don't think about it.
If you say so.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.